Hey, Tara here, coming to you live from my driveway. Actually, I'm sitting out here in my car. This seems to be a theme. Still working on gathering that stand so we can do some more and different techniques. I'd like to go live with these videos and do more with business. I want to show the freedoms of it and how to leverage, how to have more time freedom, how to have more time with the kids, how to create and model business to them, and how to work around a schedule, a lot of time management stuff. I'm really passionate about that. I'm passionate about, because time is freedom. You can have freedom in your kitchen. You can have, freedom with your spouse, freedom with your family, freedom to do the things that you want to do, freedom to travel. There's so much freedom when you free up more time. I think most people would agree with that. And so I just want to speak to that. I'm working on getting that stand so we don't have so much shakiness on these videos. I know, and I'm kind of holding it and it's kind of hard. So anyway, there's going to be that. And so that's just a little housekeeping thing here. And I'm just so excited that you joined live with me. If this is the first time that you're viewing this, I just want to take a moment and welcome you to tonight. We do different videos every week, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so feel free to join in if you find this content valuable. Please feel free to share this. I want to get the word out. And I can't do it without you. So definitely it takes you sharing this in order to get the word out. And secondly, I just want to encourage you, the reason why I'm doing these videos. So I am a married mom of 2 children, and we are in a season of lots of transition, and I'm a social media marketer and an international business developer, and so I want to exclusively be at home by Christmas time, yay. And so I'm doing these videos because I really believe that time management is key, and I believe in the freedoms that it gives, and I believe it allows for more time freedom to make more income, to spend more time doing things that you love, to spend more time with the family. I mean, these are priceless things that you can't get back. You can't get time back. Time is always moving. It's always moving forward. So it's of the essence. And so it makes me passionate about helping others get their time back so they can create more memories, so they can experience some of the same and similar freedoms that I'm currently experiencing. And I'm excited to be exclusively home with my family by the end of the year. That's definitely my number one goal that I've been working towards. And what better way to do it than do it with you? So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're watching. And tonight I want to talk about why have an audience, who you want to target basically, and why. And the thing is that you could just go on social media, and if you're looking to have a business, or you already have a business and you're looking to grow it at that next level, you could just have anybody like your post. But what you're really looking for is engagement on your posts. You really want to get people responding. And Instagram and Facebook are just 2 totally different things, 2 totally different markets. With Instagram, they like you to use hashtags to grow, right? And with Facebook, it's more based on likes and who's engaging and things of that nature, that more people will continue to see it, because Facebook has their own algorithms that they don't really want you to know about. And so it's really important what and how you post. You definitely want to grow your own following starting on your own personal page first, and then you want to get a business page. Okay, once you've grown a substantial following, but you don't want to do that right away, because you don't want to grow too big too fast. And you want to get people engaging on one side, which would be your personal Facebook, before transitioning it into a business Facebook page, right? And so you want to work on developing who your audience is. So you have to decide, first of all, the type of people that you want to speak to. So do you want to speak to an older generation of people? I'm not saying that because you're old, right? But I am saying, do you want to speak to somebody that's in a little bit of a different age bracket? Okay, what are their likes? Are they the same type of likes or dislikes that you have? What topics are you wanting to cover? What's fun for you? What are you passionate about? Who are you wanting to reach out to? And that's where your focus should really lie. Are you looking at speaking to moms with kids? Are you looking at speaking into fitness and health gurus? Are you looking at speaking to those that are passionate about building results in their business, right? Like, what makes you happy that you want to discuss? And what does this person look like? If you were to pick out one person that you wanted to work with, what are the qualities that they possess? Take a minute to write these things down. Grab pen and paper and just start writing. So, are you looking for somebody that is younger, that has a need for more time freedom in their schedule? Are they looking at making just additional income? Are they looking at full replacement income? If they were a person, what qualities and attributes would you look for? And don't be afraid to get really specific and dynamic, because the more specific you are, the more real it comes to you, and the more you realize what your niche is, meaning the group of people that you want to really target. Like for me, it's either stay-at-home moms or moms who desire to have side income from home, and they need time freedom in order to be able to bring in that additional income to give them more freedoms, right? So I do a lot of posting about time management tips in the kitchen, right? Or I do tips and posting about, how I save time in different areas, or how to leverage my work around my kids, things of that nature, because these are all super important when you're growing and building a business, right? And especially for me, because I want to work with those moms. I want to give them empowerment and hope. So I really want to target that particular individual. And so, because you want them to respond, you want true, authentic following. You don't want just it's nice to have a little bit of everyone, right? And you will to a degree. You'll have people that just love your post anyway and support you because they love you or they care about you. But you also want to attract those people, because it takes a minimum of 7 exposures before somebody really responds to what you're posting online. And so in order for that to continue to happen, in order for you to grow that, you also need to be able to branch out and gain new followers. So that brings me to another point. You definitely want to make sure that if you are going to build a business and you're going to use social media to do it, make sure that you make it public, okay? Because you want people to be able to see your posts. Okay, not just people you want people that don't necessarily know you to be able to interact and engage. And that's why it's good also to have one more platform, at least. So, you want to be not just putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So, like for myself, my other one's Instagram. I like it. I'm a little bit of an older generation. I'm kind of like that gap generation. In between 2 generations. And so for us, Facebook and Instagram is great, but you can use anything. You could use Twitter, you could use, if you're really aggressive, you could use Skype. There's so many different, I don't know, all the youngsters would know all the tools, right? But my main focus that I'm working on becoming an expert in is Instagram and Facebook in particular. And so for me, that seems to be what's really growing, especially my Instagram. It's grown over in the last, since end of April, beginning of May, it's already grown over 200 followers. So a lot of that is just the consistency in posting, but you want to leverage your posts, meaning you want to be able to share to your business page once you have one. But if you have something like Instagram, or you have another platform or tool, social media tool that you use, make sure that you leverage. Yes, you may or may not get as many followers in the beginning, but you want to start finding ways to engage people. So even using like icebreakers or inspirational quotes are something that people love, are memes, using those. And there's so many ways to be able to do that. You just want to be careful with copyright and things like that. But as long as you are getting permission, if it is copyrighted, I definitely encourage that, because you don't want to come into anything legally. But you definitely want to share, don't want to overshare, but you don't want to undershare. So you want to keep it to at least one post about, like, I like to do one post about my family, and then maybe one post about something business related. I want to throw a couple inspiration type things in there, and then maybe a tip or a tool, and I can exchange that with memes, You know, I can do a lot of different things. I can share my content, like what I want to bring value with. I can actually share that in a Facebook Live. So I definitely encourage those. Live videos are huge because they get your face out there and you're explaining content. So you're building who you are, you're building credibility, you know, because some people are curious, like, who's this girl? You say you have XYZ, but, you know, what do you have to say for it? Well, when they see videos like this and they see tips and they see you really working on growing, that makes a huge difference with your credibility. And then people are like, oh my gosh, I hear you speaking. I really want to know more about you and what it is that you do. Can you share more insight, right? And reaching out to people too, like with Instagram, it's a little bit different because you can actually build, and when people follow you, you can actually connect with them and find out about what it is they do and build a relationship. But with Facebook, I do encourage you to build capacity with people that you know and get to know them by just connecting. Even if you haven't talked with them for a long time, pick 1, 2, maybe 3 names that you want to connect with daily, and just start, letting people know that you're out there and that you care about them. And that will build a following because you do have something to bring that has value that people that you care about need, but it's just they may not know what that need is or what that need looks like. So it's up to you to be bringing the content daily to them, depending on what your niche is, depending on what kind of audience you want to follow you, so that way when you share, you're really growing something that you're passionate about, that you can bring value with, that makes others passionate about following with you and connecting with you and growing with you and building with you. I hope that you found some of these tips helpful. I don't want to give everything away, but that's just a few sneak peeks of what I wanted to share tonight. I hope you gained something from this, and it's been a pleasure in connecting with you. I hope that you have a great rest of your night. I am going to leave my contact information in the comment section, so if you want to connect with me, follow me that way. That would be fantastic. Also, if you want to connect on a business level, learn more about what it is that I do, learn more about your audience, I definitely want to connect with you. You're exactly the person I want to connect with. So, what I'll do is leave my business link in the comment section as well, and you can click on that, watch the video, fill out your application that way so that we can personally connect. It's been really great being here with you. I'm going to be live again Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join me then. Have a great rest of your night. Until next time, bye for now.